Of all of the trouble that me and my little brother BJ ever got my big brother Lucky into for not doing chores or just being generally goofy, he never got upset with us, and we'd do something stupid and he'd be in trouble with Daddy because, you know, he was the oldest and he was responsible for me and BG. He always had a real witty way with words that could motivate you or compliment you or chastise you. If he Lucky give you a compliment or pay compliment to some work that you've done and make you feel this big, or he could chastise you if you fucked up and make you feel this big. Anyway, and most of the trouble that we'd get him into would be because me and BG we wouldn't get our chores done like we were supposed to. Daddy had this pet peeve about a messy bathroom. Not a nasty bathroom. The bathroom was never nasty, but if you mess up, somebody left the clothes or socks on the floor, or a towel on the floor after they got out of the shower, and it was on the floor the next morning. That Daddy couldn't stand that. So he had this checklist of how the bathroom should look every morning when he got off from work late at night, or just came to check it out in the mornings before we woke up. And if somebody screwed up, and it'd be me or BG most of the time. It'd be me or BG all of the time. Luck never screwed up, but he took the blame for everything that we screwed up. But if the bathroom wasn't left how Daddy wanted it, he would turn the bathroom over. I mean, he would take everything that was on the counter in the bathroom, and it would end up in the bathroom sink, or it might end up in the bathtub. And he'd take a bar of soap and right on the mirror, clean this shit up. But you know, people say, "Yeah, that's mean, that's mean, that's mean." But you know, that's fair. You got 3 guys sharing one bathroom. It can get out of hand pretty fast. So anyway, Luck was real witty with his words. Years later, I stayed with Luck in the summer of '89. This was after he had gotten out of the Air Force, and I was in college by then. I was 19. This was between my freshman and sophomore year. I was staying down there with him in Arlington, Texas during the summer break and working. Had a good time down there that summer. I think everybody was down there by then except for Harold Springer, of all of Luck's closest friends. But anyway, I was working and staying at Luck's apartment for that summer. And I had this girlfriend there she was there for the summer in the flight attendant academy there in Arlington. She never She never became a flight attendant. I'm not going to tell you her name because she's a famous TV news chick now. So it'd be pretty embarrassing for her. Anyway, I used to ride over to her apartment late at night after hours, and I would always park in this parking spot that was I don't know, I think it was designated for the apartment manager. Anyway, I was parking in a spot right by her building that I was not permitted to park in. And yeah, I'd do it all the time because I'd get there late at night and I'd leave early in the morning. So, you know, who needs that spot? One night I spent the night over there, and I'm sleeping, and I hear these chains. Well, actually, I'm dreaming that I'm hearing chains dragging. I wake up about, I don't know, 5 o'clock that morning. I walk outside, my car's gone. Damn. And the sign that's posted over this spot that I parked in, sure enough, is a sign of the wrecker service that tows away any cars that are parked in that spot without a permit. So I head back up to this young lady's apartment, and I get Luck on the phone. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. He's got to go to work that morning. I'm a good 6 or 7 miles, probably not that far, but I'm too far from his apartment to walk, and I'm too far from this tow service wrecker yard to walk to get my car. And I get him on the phone like, look, man, you ain't gonna believe this shit. He's like, what is it? It's like, dude, I got the car towed away. And I told him that, expecting him to say something witty and chastise me like he did when we were kids. I'm 19 now, and he hadn't dressed me down in a long time. So I'm sitting there holding the phone, and there's this tense silence for a couple seconds. And I'm like, look, you there? And I'm expecting him to say something witty, and all he can come up with that morning is, "You stupid motherfucker." Made me feel that big. But he's a real big brother. He came and picked me up that morning. Took me to this yard that my car was towed to. I picked it up. He made it back to the house. Got dressed to go to work, and he made it to work on time that morning. But yeah, he's a real big brother, but he'll let you know when you're fucking up.